can see workers on site, probably trying to.
That's why I put the Joma, no put Joma, no okay. You know, put Joma.
There's an accident that has happened there.
Shifting news. Explore, feel, shift.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching this video, or depending on the region you are watching from. That is the famous Integrity Center. We have tourism fund over there, and seems the viaduct is coming up well here. I think you can see they are trying to expand here the road. So we are hoping the other part of the viaduct, which is supposed to come from the side of the junction at Uhuru Highway and Kenyatta Avenue, coming all the way to here, is now on course. Maybe you can see everything happening here. You can comment, can see workers on site, probably trying to.
That's why I put the Joma, no put Joma, no okay. You know, put Joma.
Wow, what do you think? So for our followers, our returning supporters, we say thank you for the continued support. You are our true family. We say thank you for always being here, for always giving us the support. We shall appreciate for always being with us. Boss, ni aje? Hii ni part ya viaduct. Yeah? Oh. So sometimes it's good to interact with the people and try to find out, establish what you see. Now we have people and vehicle interaction. There's an accident that has happened there. Hii ni pati ya viaduct. Hii ni pati ile nje wanataka kuinua. Oh, so wanataka kurudisha njia ikuje huku. Oh, ndio inwe katikati. Sawa. So we have been told that this is part of the viaduct, that now they need to divert this road on the other side to make sure they start the construction of the pillars. You can see they are setting up this. See that this building here Walter. Walter. Say hi to people. Here is Walter.
Hey, anyway, so I'm just laughing because I'm happy. Hi everybody. So it's very late actually. We are along this route. Yes,
Kenyatta Avenue.
Yes.
Tumetoka pale Integrity Center.
Coming from Integrity Center, and you can see we still have some work going on in Nairobi.
I'm told that they want to divert this road to this side so that they can construct the viaduct, the pillars now, the junction of Uhuru Highway.
I didn't know about that.
We have two viaducts.
Yes.
One that connects from Uhuru Highway junction to Integrity Center, and then the expansion of Ngong Road.
Yes.
And then from Milimani Locots, we have the pillars going to Selassie Avenue. I think you have seen that.
This is happening. We talked about expansion of the Ngong Road.
Yes.
This lower section had not been started.
Yeah, but
Remember
right now,
at the top?
yes.
Not been done. It's a good thing.
So I think we move like this, and then we cross the road. So to our supporters, we say thank you for the continued support. You are our great family, and we have been working with Walter. For the introduction of this video, we didn't manage to get him. He was on call. International call.
We have to take care of other things. And it's a busy day. You can see how many things are going on here.
And there is someone, some of our supporters who had said that we need to be fined for jaywalking.
We have to do this in Nairobi.
Do you know what is jaywalking? Like what we are doing right now.
Shifting news.
It's
Explore,
not right.
feel, shift.
Not right.
Yes, we need designated places.
We talked about this when we were talking about expansion of Ngong Road.
Uh-huh.
We don't have footpaths in most of the Nairobi areas.
Yeah.
We have the road itself either constructed, but they leave out key things like now the footpaths and the footbridges.
And you can see here, you know, they're expanding this and they're working on the drainage first.
Nowadays we've improved on drainage construction. I think you've seen that. They are
Yeah.
deeper, wider.
Yeah, true. And I hope they will be working. You know, sometimes we have drainages but they block. I don't know if you have seen some of the drainages along, is it Kayol Manyanja Road?
All these things depend so much on our culture, because if you look at the ones in Kayole, they're actually they're dumped literally by everybody. Like as long as the garbage is not within your premises, people just find a place to just dump them. And you see they are covered, they have seals, they are covered, the drainage system are covered, but we still have people opening just to find a way of dumping garbages inside the drainage system.
What do you think of this one that is being constructed?
This one has a high chance of surviving for long, because one thing, it's within Nairobi. So yes, we know there are people who still come and dump here, but due to presence of police almost all over, it's not going to be as affected as the ones in the estate. Plus, if you look at its capacity, see, this one can last for long. Even if they try to still dump, they'll not cover it within a short period of time.
And what's on your comment about the closed drainage somewhere, like what you are seeing? You know, sometimes it's hard to know if there is a drainage there.
I'm actually shocked we have a school whose wall is just next to the road like this. I think they had covered it before.
Yes.
Yes, there was a fence.
True.
High chance they are occupying public space.
Really?
We can't have the drainage system running there. Oh no, that's not footpath.
But there is provision. You see, there is more
we
provision.
have space which is supposed to be there. Yes,
And you can see we have, we call them boulders. Those that are there in the middle of the road.
so yes, that school could be in a public space. public.
Maybe not. So I believe they want, once they, like what they are expanding behind there, once they are done, then they start constructing the viaduct in the center of this Kenyatta Avenue.
But I'm proud when you see Nairobi with wider roads like this. This is a very big plus. Whichever government started it with the design and implementation, because this road also never used to be as wide as it is. They've actually been trying to expand it. But one thing I'm not so sure is how they made sure that this one is higher than the second lane. See the lane coming this way is,
Yeah, they wanted to divide
it's some
to make the difference.
centimeters lower.
And what is your comment on, I think we have walked along this path. What is your comment about the walkability? You know, people say walkability, cleanliness, and I believe we can give credit where it's due. There are a lot of dustbins that have been installed within Nairobi CBD. I don't know about downtown, but I think we'll be redoing that one fine day. So what can you say about the walkability?
First, before we forget, talking about dustbins, the Nairobi County government has been doing a lot of work trying to install garbage bins within the city center. Now coming back to this side, I've used this road a lot of time when I'm going to work. So in most cases, if you feel like you want to just stroll around instead of taking Uber or Bolt, so you just use these footpaths going to and coming from the city center. If you look at the other end and also this side, you can see comfortably the evidence is in the open that
Have a lot of people walking.
Yes, you have provision for people, for footpath pedestrians. That's foot users.
And the cabros.
Yes, and they are clean actually. I've not seen any place with garbage or leaking sewer. Maybe if it will happen, but as of now there isn't. So it's usable.
So you say Nairobi, we are on the right track.
Yes, as far as
If more of this is implemented. You know, I was talking with someone, though I don't know if I have to say this one. They say that Nairobi shouldn't be a county.
Why should it be?
Maybe try to find out.
Shifting news. Explore, feel,
They say
shift.
it should be under the national government, because I think most of the capital cities, they are always under the county, no, the national government. I don't know. I haven't researched on that.
That's actually a good suggestion. But look at how massive, how big Nairobi County is. It goes beyond the city center, like the capital city. We have it extending as far as when you're going towards how did Kiberia? Is it Kiberia? Kaberia, something like that.
Kabiria.
Yes, Kaberia. We go towards when you're moving towards your way. Those people are heading to Limuru.
Udhiru,
Yeah, so you see, Nairobi is very big.
Kamulu.
Kamul, we have Kayole,
Then
going to that side. So if we really want, maybe if we take the capital city, city center, CBD, to be under the national government, but we still have so many areas that are surrounding Nairobi. But
Yeah, and to the governor, maybe a message to the governor from our supporters. They said what is happening in the CBD, like the cabros, installation of the cabros and dustbins should also happen in the neighborhoods like the Westlands region, Hurlingham, and those places.
Actually, yes, plus there's something I heard about in an interview with the governor,
Yes.
that they are trying to improve the process of garbage collection. That when he took over, there was no clear system. So there are this group of people called, I don't know, they are boys in green or something like that, where they hire locals to either put together garbage in heaps that can easily be collected using those trucks. And we have those who go around cutting down long grasses and all that. I think you've seen them. They're
Yeah.
called Green Army.
Yes.
Green Army.
Ah,
I think he's trying, but we hope this thing will be instilled inside the Nairobians themselves, so that the governor is not pursuing his own dreams.
And,
the Nairobians are still living in the old system.
yeah, I remember we have one of our followers who caught us red-handed when we were doing a video along the Kenyatta Avenue service lane. How should we go? We go like this.
Depends which side will have a. This one will be city center. Maybe if we just go past how do you call it? Parliament Road or something?
Yes, City
Hall Road.
Yes,
Avenue.
City Hall Way.
Oh, see.
So this follower of ours, this supporter, said when we were doing the video along my Avenue service lane, we should have picked the bottles that were dumped along that service lane. So that also brings the question that yes, we have dustbins around, but now people are not using them. They are just again littering. So we need more discipline from people. And also they say charity starts from home, or what is it?
Charity begins at home. And there is another thing by, is it Margaret Thatcher? He said if everybody will sweep the front of his door, then the whole country, the whole world will be clean. So if everybody just does that little part of cleaning the world, cleaning a space.
So they should introduce hefty fines.
Yes, the fine should be the last resort. In instilling that culture in Nairobians will be the first thing. Like, let us know Nairobi is our home.
True.
And then you only punish the few, because you'll never have everybody doing
Your comment on
the
this?
right thing. And now you can see, there are two things you can see here. First of all, it's a very deep and wide drainage system. So yes, it's littered, but it's not going to be full very soon. We have some space, but still you can see we have
But
plastics.
now I think you have seen where we have walked.
Yes.
It's closed. So should they do something here?
High chance they were stolen. I'm so sure, high chance, okay, not very sure, but high chance they were taken by someone, because there's no reason why they should cover a bit of it and then leave the rest open.
So let's hear your comments. Traffic is building here. Thank you for watching this video up to this far. It has been an amazing time. I say bye for now. Thanks for our returning supporters. If you are visiting us for the first time, make sure you join this amazing family. Subscribe, hit the notification bell to receive all notifications once we upload a new video.
And actually, just as an aside, Kenya has two languages, Kiswahili and English. So today I'll use Kiswahili. I'll say kwaherini kwa sasa, tukutane next time. So maybe for those who are in US and UK and all those other places, you might learn a few words from our interaction. So tunashukuru, and we hope to see you next time.
Thank you.
Shifting news. Explore, feel, shift.